Kia ora whānau and welcome to a very special episode of Get a Job and Get Healthy. We are out here outside our place. It is currently 5:55 a.m. and we are on our way to Tauranga. We are doing Armageddon this weekend, and I want to show you how Magic Mind actually helps me a little bit during this time. So as I said, 6 o'clock in the morning, we've got 7 hours to get to Tauranga, set up, and then get ready for tomorrow. Down the hatch, let's go, bottom up. I need this energy. Right, we'll see you later. This will be a mix of a whole lot of different videos as well. Cool. See you. Kia ora whānau. This is the end of day 1 of setup at Tauranga. We have arrived at Tauranga at Bay Park Arena, as you can see, giant thing there. And this is our stand. This is Onion Garden / Momentary Masterpieces. We've gone quite crazy, so let me go through it. What we have here is, first and foremost, you finally get to see my coconut wax candles. These are the ones that me and my partner make. Well, I say me and my partner, she makes them, I sell them. The return of our lovely creme brulee. This is our first time doing our creme brulee as a large candle, and that is a Pikachu. Then we have our temporary tattoos, which I've told you guys about before. These are more temporary tattoos. These are our waterproof vinyl stickers, our car stickers, our wall stickers, which are these things here, which look up here. Oh my god, what about a quick fade for there we go. So as you can see, there's all of our some of our wall stickers that go up there, and we've got sets of 50. And then these is my collection of old things like K-pop albums, books and stuff. My partner makes these clay earrings, handmade clay earrings, and she is making these now. So as you can see, we've got some beautiful things here. This is day 1, or day 0, I suppose you could say, because tomorrow it all starts and we're going to be ready for it. So I'll film a little bit tomorrow. You might see a little bit of me filming, selling, and just trying to do everything I can. Until then, see you tomorrow. Kia ora whānau. It is currently about 7 a.m. On day 2, which is the first official day of Armageddon. I thought I'd give you a quick recap on what happened. First and foremost, the Magic Mind kept me going for about an hour and a half of driving. After that, we stopped for breakfast at about 6:30, and in Levin, so Wellington to Levin is about an hour or a little bit further. So we stopped there, had a nice bakery, had a great food, and then drove all the way up. All in all, the whole journey took us from about 6 a.m. till about 2 p.m. So it wasn't too long. I was quite surprised by that. It's usually a 7-hour journey, and we were in Taupo by 11 o'clock, which was crazy for me. I've never been there in that whole time being that quick. We pushed through for lunch and then made it to the venue at about, we made it into Tauranga about 2 o'clock, and then from 2 o'clock we then had lunch and then went and set up from about 3. Took us about 2 hours, 2.5 hours to set up everything. You will see, you would have seen with the last video that you'll see in this part that what we actually set up. So I'll go through all that stuff again. We will be filming in a few more minutes anyway when we get to the actual venue. I just want to give you a heads up that, Magic Mind went for a little while. Also, the rough of what happened on the first day. We are absolutely exhausted. We're very tired, and today is when we actually open. So it actually opens in about an hour's time, and so that's 8 o'clock on the Saturday, which is what today is. And that is at the Bay Park Arena in Tauranga. And then from there, we will basically be working from 8 until 5, selling. And you might see a little video of me a little bit later, like selling. It won't be me talking to the camera. It'll be me interacting with people that are there. I will get my partner to film that for us. So, yeah, I just thought I'd give you a quick heads up on that. I will probably do another sort of roundup of what's going on and all that sort of things probably tomorrow morning, or alternatively I will do it tonight. And then, I'll talk about the experience a little bit later as well. But, alright guys, have a great one. Kia ora whanau, and welcome to day 2, technically, of Armageddon. I am holding this, so I don't have my tripod with me. I am at the Mercury Bay Park Arena. I am about to take my Magic Mind, as you can see. And while I do that, I will tell you about our selling and everything. So, nice little productivity shop. Okay, so now you guys get to see a bit more while I've got a bit of time. We have our coconut wax candles. So this is what me and my partner sell. This is predominantly what has started our business, Onion Garden. Onion Garden. You can find us on oniongarden.com. Then we started doing large candles as well. So these small ones burn 30 hours. These big ones burn 50 hours. And then I told you guys about what I started to do, which is the temporary tattoos and the stickers and all that sort of stuff. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. So this is an example of the temporary tattoo. This is the Dragon Ball tattoo, of course. RIP to Akira Toriyama. And then I've got this guy here. And so that's just, something that I do. And so we've got a whole lot of, these are the sort of simple $5 temporary tattoos. These are our $15 large temporary tattoos. We've got like Harley Quinn. We've got $8 tattoos. Then we've got our waterproof vinyl stickers that are over here. We've got our car stickers, bro. And then these are our A4 decal stickers. These are our wall stickers. So we've got a few. And as you can see, we've got some up on the back wall as well, just to give people an idea of what it is that we're doing. And we're selling some of those as sets as well. And then what I started doing is I have a lot of geeky things because I'm a geeky guy. So I've got my Star Trek puzzle jigsaw box, never been used. My K-pop albums, so as you can see, a bit of a fan of IU. And I've got some old books that I used to read and I love. And then my partner has started doing clay earrings as well. So this is something that we've worked together on. So effectively we've got three little businesses. One is Onion Garden, one is Clay Blossoms, like these little ones here. These are our little dumplings. And then we've got Momentary Masterpieces, which is mine. And so, yeah, it's been pretty cool learning and being at Armageddon where we are, there is quite a lot of, geeky people. And so when I saw that as a strength, I started going, well, what can I do? What can I sell? What can I look at? And so that is why we are doing these sorts of things. So yeah, it's quite a cool little way of getting both of our interests together and trying to build up more of a passive income, but also at the same time building a income in general. So yeah, I will probably, as I said, do a couple of videos a little bit later throughout a couple of days. You will see me selling, you will see me doing all that sort of stuff. But yeah, for now, had my Magic Mind. Let's go. I've had one coffee already. I do have another coffee there already. And I've got a V as well, just in case, because I am in full sales mode. So anything I want you to take is take opportunities and start using them. I've talked about, like, one of the examples is, see these little stickers I've got here? This is a whole set. I am trying to sell a whole set for $100. That is a set of 50 vinyl stickers. They didn't cost me $100, let's put it that way. So start thinking about what you can do. It'd be really, really cool to hear from you what it is that you do. But until next time, have a great one. Bye. Kia ora whanau. It is technically day 3, but I would give you a recap of yesterday, our first day at Armageddon. Sorry I don't get any video of me selling. I tried, but I just didn't have enough time. It was really busy. So overall, our candles did really well. Not as well as we thought they were going to. My stickers did amazing. The temporary tattoos didn't do as well as I thought they would do, but they did help as an incentive. So basically, no matter what everyone bought, they got a free $5 temporary tattoo for free. So when people heard that, they were, oh, okay, so they're more likely to buy something from us. So yeah, it was really, really quite cool. the random books and stuff that I had when I was a kid that I brought back sold quite well. Same as my K-pop albums, which, you know, I'll be honest, I listened to them once, ripped the CDs back in the days, and then just did nothing with them. They sold really well, and our earrings did amazingly well. So, yeah, overall, because we've got like different bases of what it is that our stall is, we did quite well. And we've got one more day, which is here today, and we are just going to push because I have no problem telling you guys that we ended up working today. We paid for our accommodation, we paid for our venue fee, we paid for the petrol, we paid for our food. So we basically paid everything off in one day. The second day is going to be pure profit. So we're hoping to hit hopefully $1,500 to $2,000 at least today. That would be great. If we could hit more, I would be happier. It is a busy section at Armageddon, which is quite cool. The different thing is this one is a lot smaller than the other Armageddons, but it still felt busier. So it's quite a interesting experience. The last time we did Armageddon, we only had a small, not even a 3x3 space, but basically a 3x2 space. So it felt big then, but now we have like an even bigger space. So as you saw, we sort of have the whole end of a table. So we've got a massive table to ourselves, and it's 4x2. And because we brought our own tables, we were able to bring the stuff forward, give ourselves a bit more space at the back to store our stuff, but also just a bit more stuff, like we were able to store a lot of our stuff. So it's going to be interesting to see how it goes at Wellington, which is in a month's time, and then also in Auckland, which will be in June. So we are paying less as an artist this time. Previously, we paid as a vendor, and even though we made money in Auckland as a vendor, we noticed there was a lot more people in the artist section. And at the end of the day, we do make our own stuff, and we only paid the vendor because we were artists that we missed out on the artist section, which if you are doing things like that, you may not know that you actually have to, sometimes there's actual sections like an artist section where you have to apply well in advance, and then if you don't, you miss out, you have to go for a vendor section. That was what happened for us last year. But granted that last year was our first time doing the Armageddon. This is our second Armageddon, and I'll be honest, it's doing quite well. As I said, in one day we basically covered our costs of getting up here, getting back, the stall holder fee, as well as, you know, paying for some of our stock that we had and that we brought up as well. So we're pretty happy with that, and I can't complain. Oh, I want to make more, but there was only so much I could do. Unfortunately, my throat started to give out a bit. You'll see I've got my little temporary tattoos already ready. So yesterday I put a Dragon Ball one on, and I didn't shave my hand, so it started to come off. So this time we've gone with the Pikachu, and then on this one I've got my Anbu. And yeah, it's I'm really looking forward to today and just trying to push it. I am tired. We are both very tired. Like after yesterday, we almost crashed out. Like it was pretty nuts. But we are looking forward to do what we do. I'm going to have my Magic Mind in a minute, probably when I get to the venue, which we're supposed to be there shortly. And I'll give you a rundown. We'll have a look at what we've still got so you can actually see what we've done. I can hopefully explain a bit more into what's going on. And but otherwise it is all still the same. You will see a lot of stuff has changed if you go through the previous video and have a look, and then hopefully today we will get a actual video of me selling to some people, but we'll see how we go. Regardless, I'll give you guys an update probably tomorrow on how we went, and give you a bit more clarity on exactly what we made and all that sort of stuff. But until next time, see you guys. Kia ora whanau, day 3 or day 2 of Armageddon. We've got our Magic Mind here, as you can see. Might as well down the hats. We had a pretty good day, so hopefully it all goes well, and we're going to keep going crazy. Let's go. Let's go. Kia ora whanau, day 2 of Armageddon. Come and see us. We still have our coconut wax candles, our creme brulee Pikachu. This little guy here is doing fantastically. People love the smell, which we're really happy about. Still got our temporary tattoos. Every purchase gets a free $5 temporary tattoo, one of these ones here. We have our stickers, waterproof vinyl stickers, our car stickers, coasters, our board games, our A4 decal stickers, like the ones behind us over here. Our K-pop albums, we only have a few of these left. Our vintage books, again, we only have a few of these left. And we've got our handmade clay earrings, of course our Anzac Tay, we've got our dumplings, our sunflowers, our little daisies, our newest monsteras as well. These are doing really well as well. Come and see us today, Tauranga Bay Park Arena. We will see you there. Bye. Kia ora whanau, and this is a continuation of my podcast episode. I am in beautiful Turangi. Quite cold. It's about 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock in the morning. So I haven't had my magic mind yet, but I will. We're on our way back to Wellington today. We had 2 days after Armageddon, and yeah, it was a good after Armageddon. I told you guys I would give you an update of what's going on. I kind of lost my voice a little bit, so that's why there's been no video. Had an amazing time. Very, very busy. Probably we did well. We made money, which was good. And so basically our first day we covered all of our costs. The second day everything was profit. So that's always a good thing, like to be in profit when you're going. The Armageddon Expo was only 2 days, and it was in Tauranga. We have another one in 3 weeks in Wellington, which is quite good because we're local. But yeah, it was a really, really interesting experience because the previous Armageddon we did in Auckland, and that was just nuts. Like, it was crazy. And we are doing that again, so we're looking forward to that. But yeah, as you can see, beautiful Turangi. 7 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning. We're just in a little township, so yeah, it's quite good. Helped a lot of people, I think, not just with our products, obviously, but just helping people. I've been talking a lot of passive income. I've been talking a lot of things like podcasting. I got very, very lucky, and I spoke to, after talking to someone about one of our candles, they were like, oh, I'm helping David Hewlett. I was like, oh. I was like, that's kind of cool. And the person bought a car sticker, and I gave them a free car sticker, and they're like, oh my god, this is so cool. And I was like, and she was like, oh yeah, I'm helping David. I was like, oh, that's cool. So she brought him around. So a little bit later on the second day, I got to meet Rodney McKay from Stargate Atlantis. Amazing and lovely person. We talked for about 20-25 minutes. Found a whole lot of stuff, and we were just talking just randomly. And we also met Gigi, who came, and she was from Farscape. She was amazing. Her daughter bought some of our Disney Princess stickers, waterproof vinyl stickers, and we gave her a candle as well, and we gave David a candle as well. And then yesterday, while I was walking around just randomly in Tauranga, I ended up meeting one of the other guests as well, who plays Niska, Radek, and it was awesome. He was really, really nice, and I gave him a candle as well because I was right by my car. So yeah, it's been an amazing experience, and yeah, I just hope that we see you at the next one and everyone enjoys it. I will give you guys a bit more of an update when we're back in Wellington. Bye. Kia ora whanau and sin chao. I am continuing my... we've just gotten home, so we got home yesterday night, and I said I would continue talking about how Armageddon went and everything like that. So yeah, let's get through that. First, Magic Mind did help. It really, really helped me with, in addition to the coffee, But because I was selling all day, it was a very, very full-on day. I needed a lot of energy, which meant a lot of food as well. So I probably overate more than I should have, just to try and keep some energy up and keep going. Sorry, there's a lot of background noise on the outside today. So yeah, it is something that I now rely on when I try to go sell for big events, as I do have a couple of magic minds for each day, and just try to get through everything. And basically, I enjoy the feeling of having a bit more focus when I'm selling. I don't do it for every event because I don't have a lot of there, but for the actual big events, the Armageddons, I've got a couple there, and I will keep them up and keep them going. I had about 4 this time, so I've got a few more left, and we have another Armageddon in 3 weeks' time. So yeah, it's going to be a very, very full-on couple of weeks with making stuff and then getting everything all ready as well. So sales wise, as I said yesterday in the previous video, we made everything that we needed to cover our costs on the first day. So the second day was completely profit, which was good. We made quite a bit of profit. We didn't make as much as we'd made the previous Armageddon in Auckland, but we still made enough to justify coming back to the Armageddon compared to what we paid for everything. So yeah, we are looking at this because this is now our full-time job. It is our business. I'm now on the lookout of what can I do that makes things a little bit differently. One of the things that we do offer as well is stickers, car stickers, temporary tattoos, all that sort of stuff. And when we left, we'd actually ordered a whole lot of car stickers to arrive. Sorry, my neck is a bit sore still. And they arrived the day we left Wellington, literally maybe 2 hours after we'd left. And I was like, we could go back, but it's still, it would have been an extra 2-hour drive on top of a 7-hour drive. 9 hours is a long drive for me. But we've got them now, and I'm really excited. We got some really, really cool ones. I've already put one of them on my sticker on my car already, because I was like, oh my god, this is so cool. And it is a Dragon Ball Z one. I am a Marvel fan, I am a Dragon Ball Z fan, Bleach, that sort of stuff. So as you can imagine, a lot of the car stickers are geeky, and that's the whole point, because we're going to be selling them at places like Armageddon. And I didn't anticipate how many I had versus how many we actually needed. We've got a lot more than what I expected. That said, a lot of them I think will sell out quite quickly. So we bought these for reasonably cheap, I will admit. Maybe, I think the most expensive one was $5 each. We will sell those ones at $20 each, making a $15 profit. And you might be like, well, that's quite a bit. Why would you mark it up that much? Well, people are paying for the convenience of having one, because they're not going to get it themselves. However, we probably will be doing deals like buy one, get a free $8 temporary tattoo. Because I'm just not selling the $8 temporary tattoos. No one buys them. Some buy the 15 and some buy the 5, but the $8 ones are just doing nothing. So I'll probably try to pick something in there, that way it'll start making people look through the $8 ones. At the moment, I've got a lot of selection, not enough choice. So I will think about for Wellington how we are going to display everything, because now we've got all these stickers. I'm also going to start seriously looking at my secondhand stuff that I was, because I took a whole lot of K-pop albums up. I took a whole lot of books that were my books that I'd had for ages and just read once and didn't really look at, but they're geeky books. And so yeah, they actually moved quite a bit, which I was quite surprised by. I was expecting some to move, but there's definitely a lack of books at Armageddon. So I will start bringing in some of my older books as well, start looking at things like DVDs, and bring those in as well as part of my stall. The candles will still be the candles, and my partner will still do the clay earrings that she does. But yeah, it's for what we spend and what we make, we do make a profit on everything. That's the one thing I said to my partner. I was like, no matter what, I want to make a profit. The reason for that is that was something my father taught me. When in doubt, make a profit. And that's not in a money grubbing way, that's in a thinking. Like, people are paying for convenience because they don't have what we've got. If they wanted to get it, they probably could, but they don't have it right now. And when it comes to the coconut wax, like, no one is doing coconut wax like we do. So it's just only natural that we put something on top of it to make it even more unique. So you guys saw a couple of videos of me not really selling, but you saw me talking about our products and what we do. I do have a couple of TikToks. I will probably throw those in between day 1 and day 2, so you'll actually see what I posted on TikTok and stuff, because we forgot to get photos or like just anything to do with me actually like selling, but it'll give you an idea of how stock went, what we did, what we didn't do, just so that there's, you know, a little bit more clarity on what it is that we're doing at Armageddon. So, if you're a artist, should you apply to Armageddon? Depending on what it is that you create, yes. However, the one thing I've noticed with artists is they don't plan, and they have to start thinking it like a business. The reason I say that is, if you're there to sell. You're not there to draw. And so that means engaging with people. That means, like, you know, designing products that people are going to actually use or buy. Like, look, you can sell a print, you can sell a magnet, you can sell a sticker. No problem with that. But if you really want to sell, you want to make something different. Like, you don't just do an A4 print or an A3 print or something like that. You go for, I don't know, a square print. You do you put your design on a tote bag. You put your design on a, I don't know, a t-shirt or something different. And you charge for that. But you've got to know your pricing. So I suggest any artist that wants to sell their stuff, if they haven't already, sign up to some craft markets. Start learning to talk to customers. Start learning to promote your stuff. See, in New Zealand, we don't promote enough. We have something called the tall poppy syndrome, where we basically we won't celebrate our successes. Or if we do, it's not really, like, it's shot down. Like, oh, well, yeah, I did really well, but it's cool. Don't worry about it. It's fine. So we don't acknowledge that sort of stuff. I am very much against the tall poppy syndrome because I used to be a victim of it. Like, it was something, it is crazy how much it is in our Kiwi culture. And it's not on anymore. Like, we need to celebrate our wins, no matter how big or how small. It's the same as when you're setting goals or when you're working on anything. You have to set your expectations. So, yeah, if you are an artist and you are wanting to sell something, apply for some markets first. Start small. You need to start small. You need to learn what can go wrong, what can go right. I would not go to a convention as a first-time person that's selling something. You'll fail. Like, unless you've read books on retail and practice talking to people, you would be wasting your money. Because if you're just going to stand there, yes, your art may speak for itself. And initially, that is what people will look at. But if you can't engage with them and make them feel personal with the art that they're going to buy, it's always going to be like, yeah, no, I'll look at it. But you might get a couple of sales, but you won't maximize your sales. And that's what I've learned is when I first started doing the markets and stuff, like I knew a little bit about the coconut wax candles, and I was, I was giving them a little spiel, but now, because I know so much more about them, and I see the joy that people have when they hold our candles and they smell our candles, they go, oh my God, something so different. And then we tell them all about the benefits of the coconut wax candles. It starts drawing them in. They start making a connection with it. One of the easiest things I do is I go, here, have a sniff. Hand them the candle. They grab the candle. They have a sniff, and I don't hold it back. They have a sniff, they hold it. And then I start talking to them. They're still holding it. They're still doing little sniffs. Instinctively, they are doing little sniffs. And sniff, by the way, is a smell. Sorry, it's a very Kiwi thing for my American audience. So you're having a smell. And you're going, oh, I really like this. And then, oh, here, try this one. This is our next bestseller. Oh, okay. They'll put the other one down, or they'll pick it up. Or, in some instances, they'll hold the original candle because they really like that smell, and then they'll pick up the other ones. And then you haven't got them hooked, but you just tell them all of the facts, and then that's it. You just wait. Just wait. Tell them the price. Wait. Some people do closing, and they go, okay, so how many do you want? Not really going to work with our brand and our function. Like, the whole point is we try to go completely. We try to sell you on the fact that it's healthy. We try to sell you on the fact that no one else in New Zealand is doing coconut wax, let alone 100% coconut wax. That is our whole goal. And that's enough to sell. We tell them the price and it just goes forward. So yeah, if you are a vendor or an artist and you apply for a place like Armageddon, as long as you learn how to sell first, you'll be fine. And people go to places like Armageddon to buy. So there's a lot of money walking around, like just a lot of money, cash. Not even just FPOS, but FPOS is like our version of Tap and Go. It is our credit card, I suppose you could say, payment system. So it's Visa, MasterCard, that sort of stuff. But FPOS is our link to our bank transactions as well. So, yeah, if you just look at that, like, if you sell at the markets first and then you get this, sorry, the sun is not playing with me. There we go, I'll go forward. Then it's worth a go. But learn how to sell first. Go to markets first. Work out your pricing. And then at places like Armageddon, if you are doing, like, let's be real, Armageddon is a sci-fi / geeky convention. If you're a fan of things like K-pop or anime or Stargate, Star Trek, Star Wars, then you're going to be going to Armageddon. So you expect to find things of that nature. Which is why we have a Pikachu candle. Literally, Pikachu candle. That's the main reason we started deciding to do Armageddon. And I started doing the temporary tattoos. An example of the temporary tattoo is this little one here. So this is my little Pikachu. And another one is this one here, my Unbu mask. Like, they don't have to be geeky. But you need to associate with the people that are going to be there. You have to know your audience, is what I'm trying to get at. And if your art is something that is very abstract, but it's got nothing to do with geeky stuff, then your audience is probably not going to be there. It's probably more like an art gallery, which is a whole different process. So think about what it is that you create. Is it going to be fit for purpose for the place where you want to sell it? And then, can you sell it? So it's all a process that a lot of people don't think about. And I do strongly suggest people start thinking about that sort of stuff, especially if they want to turn their passive income, their side business into a main business. Yeah, I mean, overall, Armageddon was great. We did really well. We are looking forward to 3 weeks' time. Even though we're exhausted, we know we need to. And then after that we have one in June, and that's going to be nuts. That's our first Auckland one. And by that time we will have new stickers, all that sort of stuff. More car stickers, all that sort of thing. So yeah, it's all about getting everything prepared, getting it all sorted, pricing everything, all that sort of stuff. Like it's really, really important to look at that sort of thing as well. But overall, you've seen the videos. As I said, I will throw some, you will see the TikTok videos as well. I apologize, I haven't introed those. Those are my sales videos. They just went up on TikTok and Instagram so that people can try to come and see us to sell. And I do that every time we do a market. I have to, because if you're not promoting, what are you doing? Right, there we go. So, there's the car there. So, I'll tell you what, let's go have a look at the car sticker before I sign off. This is the newest car sticker that we have. So, it will involve me flipping my screen. But I am very, very excited for this. So, you might be like, oh, that's cool, that's just a Goku. But when I turn, it changes colour. So it's reflective. Like, how cool is that? I geeked out so much. So we have a whole lot of car stickers like that. And they are all Goku, they are Vegeta, they are the geeky ones. And we will be trialing these ones. That's the other thing. It's all about trial and error. So if a car sticker I know doesn't sell, I won't buy it again. But if it does sell, then we'll buy more. You know, it's pretty simple, really. Same as the stickers. If the stickers sold, like, we bought a whole lot of K-pop stickers that are Blackpink. And I'll be honest, out of all of the ones that we bought, I was thinking that one probably wouldn't sell much. And we've already sold one full packet. We're selling more of the other packets. Like, it's pretty nuts. It's pretty nuts. And that's just extra income. Like, I cannot stress enough, take advantage of your passion. Like, I am a geeky boy. I'm literally wearing a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles t-shirt. Like, I love this stuff. And I love selling now. So it's only natural that if I sell geeky things, I'm happy. And I encourage you to get out there. Try sell something. I've talked about passive income previously, and I've talked about other ways that you can sell things online, and I've talked about print on demand and all that sort of stuff as well. But this time, like, this is a natural progression for me. It's not just selling stuff online. It's not just making passive stuff, which I do like doing the passive stuff as well. Like, that's always a thing. But until we get to full passive, which is going to be a while away, this is like, let me put it this way. In our first 2 days of Armageddon would have covered the cost of my payment for a fortnight and my partner's payment for a month. That's how much money we made. And I was used to be making about 1,800 in hand. So that's about 2,500 gross. And we made that in 2 days. Enough to pay me and my partner for what we would have been paid at our previous jobs for 2 weeks. And we did it in 2 days. That's what I'm talking about. This is now our full-time job. Yes, I work at the Wally Collective as a part-time thing. It's to have a little bit of extra spending money. And when I say spending money, I mean sharesies money, because 70% of it goes into shares. That's crazy, guys. It's crazy. Think about it. Think about it. All right, that's enough for today. I will put these all together. As I said, you already know it's going to be a whole smattering of different videos. But thank you so much for watching. I love you guys as always. Please like, share, subscribe. I want people to know about this sort of stuff so that they can grow like I'm growing. As always, I love you guys, and see ya. Goodbye. Good luck.